welcome once again to Mearachd, episode
Brought to you by
37.
X-Force Minimates.
Wait till I say the episode number, but that's fine. I still managed to say it over you. Episode 37. That's a long way to make it. That's almost
Which
40
is brought to you by X-Force Minimates.
Twice.
There have been a lot of mini-mates lately, Charles.
You got a
Yeah.
problem.
They're like potato chips, you can't have just one.
I was specifically warned away from Minimates by an individual.
Who happens to be in this
Didn't
call?
work,
So,
It's like, you'll have a problem.
so 37 episodes is a long time to make it through.
You're about to say you're gonna kill us all.
And all of you have managed to survive something pretty significant. What happened last week that had any significant value?
So last week we were in this Cave of Wonders over in Frostholm. And we were basically retrieving another item for Candor. We spent a lot of time the previous session fighting a lot of skeletons, just very many skeletons. Apparently every time adventurers would go into the cave they would add more skeletons. So we had to basically spend the night in this cave, and we did that, and it was okay. There was not anything actually happened to us. So after we had rested and recovered, then we continued looking through the tunnels. Erasmus fell under some kind of mind-affecting thing that caused him to get on an altar with these floating knives, and he got stabbed a lot.
That was not cool.
No. And but Nikolai was able to drag him away, and we were able to heal him. And we followed the rod to another set of tunnels, and it was really cold there, and there were like glowing crystals. And in the middle of that tunnel, there was like a tomb surrounded by these runes. We tried to kind of figure out like what magics were involved, but really didn't have much luck. Nikolai opened the tomb because the rod indicated that the item is in there. And a creature comes out, and it drains levels from anyone that was nearby. We found out that it's called a bodak, so we fought it. And eventually we were able to kill it. It was a very spicy fight.
One of the party members was pleased with fighting a classic monster like that.
Let's see. So, but yeah, after we killed it, we were able to like get the item. We also found
Darcy Lewis.
Stop that. Don't interrupt the recap.
we found some other items, and we returned we decided we were going to take everything back to Frostholm and see if we could get anybody to restore our energy. We first tried to get help at the Ulaz temple, but they wanted us to kill a dwarf in exchange, and we were like, no thanks. But thankfully there's another temple in town, and it was the Temple of Neosi. And they restored us in exchange for a donation, which was really nice of them. We rested.
Did we give them the donation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I did was I subtracted it from
Right.
the stuff that we had gotten.
I recall now.
Remember, because I wanted to give extra money because they did not require
Oh my
us to
God.
kill anybody.
And then the next day, so we rested up in town. Most of the people decided to stay at the boring inn, but Brianna stayed at the fun inn. And so the next day we meet up to decide, what we're going to do from here. We decided to message Candor about these unusual items, and he kind of gave us an idea of what they were. The needle, he said, would be really good for Nikolai because it can remove a person's soul from inside another person. But it's
Just
not
like that.
it's not like time sensitive or anything, and we would need to maybe find like a corpse of a goblin or something to put the other soul into. The potions that we found, he recommended we share with Erasmus, Consdog, and Kent, and they are allowed to get one class feature from one of their dead characters. The dagger was for Brianna, and it works with bardic music. It's actually pretty cool. And then there was a scroll as well, which was also a thing kind of for Brianna. The dagger, it has like a similar effect to spell storing, and it has a bonus effect called pleasurable vibration.
Oh my.
Of course it went for Brianna.
Yeah, of course. That's a Brianna item. Or a bard item. Either way. I can go over what pleasurable vibration does, but in terms of the recap, that's basically it. We left it off that we were going to probably go shopping with some of our newfound wealth, because we know that we're going to be fighting another daemon when we get back to Harveston, and we've got other places to go after that that are going to be even more dangerous.
What was the other thing? Oh, Steven, did we find out why it matters that I coup de grace it? I remember you kept saying you were going to tell us.
Yeah, I will tell you when the time comes for me to tell you. So
I won't even remember it by then.
Oh, you'll
anything can happen.
You won't, but I will, and then you'll know.
No, I won't know. That's not how that works.
So you are all here in Frostholm, had your conversation about the items, and some questions arise from that conversation that I need to know when you guys decide to drink them, if you have already decided to drink them. What class features have you chosen if you've chosen to drink these?
I chose to drink it.
Oh, shit.
And I chose the Oracle, Life Oracle heal ability.
So channeling, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have that on your character sheet now? As a class feature?
Wanted to know if we could just add it, or...
Yep, just add it to your character sheet. Under your main section, it would go under your class features. How about the other two of you that have it? Any decisions made yet? You don't have to drink it necessarily right now.
No,
Okay.
not me, because there's not really weren't any class features that would cross over well.
Okay.
I did, and I'm getting the ability to have healing hex.
Okay. So healing in all the characters now. Except
We're all
except
worried.
2.
It's like we need a
I've
dedicated
got
healer or
potions.
something.
Got potions.
All right. And you were all talking about some gear that you all were thinking about buying with your newfound wealth.
Yeah, also because our wealth is heavy.
Yep.
Well, the way that I see it is we can put most of it on the cart until we actually need to purchase something.
Ooh, yeah. And then you can leave the cart behind, and then something can come get your wealth.
I like it.
We're not going to
As a GM, that's
our
my
wealth
favorite idea.
unattended. No. But let's see. So yeah, I was thinking, there's some headbands that you can get that will make you much more bubbly and make people like you a little bit better. I was thinking of getting one of those.
Okay.
Maybe upgrading the armor a little bit to maybe like a mithril chain shirt or something. There's also this thing that I found called a mnemonic vestment that sounded like it might be kind of nifty. Let's see. So, it's kind of like a robe, and it allows a person like myself to use a spell slot to cast a spell from a written source. And it doesn't consume like the scroll or something like that, so thought that might be something. And if I have money left, then, and I mean I've been kind of keeping track of this, but then maybe like a rod of reach, just to help me, like if Nikolai needs healing, I don't have to go right up into the thick of things to heal Nikolai.
So you're gonna put that rod in your pants as well, or?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to, reach into my pants and get the rod to heal Nikolai.
Okay. What about some of the rest of you? I believe Erasmus also had some things that he was thinking about.
So I wanted to pick up a Pearl of Power level 1, which would give me the points to cast an extra first level spell, basically. Seemingly normal pearl, average size, lesser, blah, blah, blah. Once per day on a command of Pearl of Power to recall any one spell cast. So I assume that means the spell, the extra points of a first level spell. Okay, and then what did I do with that sheet? Okay, a headband of vast intelligence, which gives me a +2, so gives me a +1, and then a magic rod of concussive, which amps up my sonic stuff, like those hedgehogs.
Thank you.
A concussive spell causes creatures to take damage to spell that is taking a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. So in addition to the deafening, I get all that other stuff.
Nice.
Oh, wait, you know what? I just thought of something. I'm assuming that this works on my exploits. There's nothing here that says it works on my exploits, correct?
So I think for the purposes of the way that the exploits for the Arcanist work, I'm going to allow it to function.
Okay.
When you look at the way that they describe the exploits, they are you basically turning arcane energy or spell energy into like your own sort of semi-manifested spell that you're casting. So it is very similar, almost identical to casting a spell.
Okay. So yeah, and that's 9,000. So that's 14,000 GP just in those items.
All right. And any ideas for stuff that you guys want from? I believe I already asked you, Nikolai, right? Or did I? Okay, Nikolai, you already.
I mean, we talked offline.
Yes.
So I am interested in getting myself a belt of giant strength, and some gloves of elven kind, and that will use up a lot of money.
And Konstag or Kent? Thoughts on purchases?
A belt of physical perfection, which will enhance
What?
strength, dexterity, and constitution.
That's like all your money right there.
That's 64,000 according to this.
You have 64,000?
No, he does not. He will not be buying a belt of physical perfection.
80 GP. That's 80,000 gold.
No, it's not. You did not get 80 PP.
That's what we said last week.
No, we did not.
We did. We got 80 we got 80 platinum points, but that would be 800.
That would be 800. Yes, because it's 10 per. Sorry.
Well, never mind, because my whole list is unscrewed up.
Okay.
So I don't have a list.
Gotcha.
I also took the Wand of Alarm, and I also took the Wand of off the list. The Wand of Alarm and the Wand of I forgot what the other one was. Well, I put my name next to them.
You would be able to purchase a belt of physical perfection +2.
Never mind, my list is all messed up.
Okay.
Charles, did you subtract the money on the loot sheet for it?
I can do that. It's no big deal. So, coin.
Okay, I added those to my character sheet.
What was the other one? I only see one with your name beside it.
I took the shield, which is 750, and then I took the alarm.
Okay.
And
I think Constag said, as a druid, I don't need anything because nature will provide, and I'd like to give my gold to the rest of the party.
Yep, and Katri can remain undergeared. And as as one of the frontline members of the party, I'm sure that will end really well. I look forward to killing Katri in a few more episodes.
Damn.
Well, you got to be a hater, Steve.
In reality, what is some stuff that that Katri or Constag would like to pick up? You could be generic or you can be specific.
You want me to pull up the druid stuff of your level for you and flash it to you? If you didn't know to look that up, I'm not trying to shame you or anything. But
well, in this particular case, a lot of the focus for Constag has been on making Katri the secondary frontline fighter.
Secondary is being very generous to me. We're co-front fighters.
Oh, okay. So in doing so, Katri has been in need of some things. Because right now, I mean, there's some things that perhaps Katri could benefit from.
Gear that girl up.
So, would you like to make Katri easier to hit? I recommend not buying armor and, in fact, taking it off. If you'd also like to significantly remove Katri's ability to hit, I'd like it if you would not buy equipment that will help Katri attack better.
How about really wasting a lot of money and getting those flying horseshoes?
Charles, this is just something that you wanted.
Oh my God!
You're muted, Whitney.
I just realized I needed to look up something super important.
So in the broad spectrum of things, what is something that you'd like Katri to be better at?
Being able to actually do damage to things.
Okay. So, there is something that exists that I know that people might disagree with my opinions on, but I don't actually understand why these are not a thing that you can just put on things. So there is an option that is a bit different. There are hand wraps, which are normally something that is available to monks.
Those are great.
They allow you to enchant them as if they were weapons, and then you can strike them. You could get antler wraps or antler tips, things that basically will get layered on top of the tips of the antlers, and allow it to act as though they are these hand wraps. And you can have them enchanted with magical bonuses that would allow them to deal damage to opponents, as though Katri had a magic weapon. Now, this won't stack, unfortunately, with Greater Magic Fang or Magic Fang. That is the downside. But one of the things you can do with these is you can apply additional type bonuses. So if you wanted to add flaming or other various things, you could do that.
Could I have whatever? Could I potentially get whatever gets past the DR of the demons?
So what you could do, you could have them made as, I believe they're cold iron, most of them, I'm just double checking for myself because now my brain is like, what is a daemon resistance? I've never ran a daemon before. Help me, please. So alignment is a bit tricky, but you could actually go one step further than that, now that I'm thinking about it. And you could get the weapon property of Bane put on your weapon, which will allow you to deal additional damage to creatures of a specific subtype. Other options are that you could get Holy, but Holy is a bit expensive. So Holy is what you would need to bypass the damage type or a very high enhancement bonus, but Holy counts as a +2 bonus. So when you're talking about magical weapons, you need to buy the initial bonus first, which is +1, and then that would cost 2,000 gold. So if you wanted to get Holy, it would cost you 18,000 GP all by itself. To do Bane, it would cost 8,000 instead. Bane, however, lets your attack bonus count as 2 higher against that creature type, and deals an additional 2d6 points of damage against that enemy. So it can be very, very good. But Holy goes beyond that, because Holy will beat anything that is evil and will deal an additional 2d6 points of damage against that type of creature.
I don't think I have quite the money for Holy yet, so...
Other things that you can get fitted for your stag are you can get the belts fitted for your stag so that it could get a permanent con or strength or dexterity bonus. And those start at 4,000 for a +2 bonus. You could also get your armor magically enchanted for the stag, or get masterwork armors, or not masterwork armors, but like specialty typed armors. But I believe right now, Katri still can only use light armors, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're planning to put Katri in bigger sized armors, it's probably not worth enchanting Katri's armor yet. It's probably better to focus on bolstering the attack in some way and blending that with increasing the dexterity, because I believe dexterity is also part of how Katri attacks, correct?
Yeah. So what is the, like, armors have a dex thing?
Armors have a max dex, so you can't apply more than your dex bonus to your armor class based on what the maximum dexterity is of the armor that you have. So the idea is that, like, if you're wearing like heavy chains, you can't necessarily move around as much because the joint movement that you have is going to be limited by like all these interlocking chains stopping you from bending your arm further past a certain point. And that's why when you get into really big plated armors, the most you can do is like, I can bend my elbows somewhat. So that's where things like Mithril come into play, where you can make the armor lighter and have a more fluidic ability to move because you can use thinner chains instead of having to use big, thick chains of iron.
How much is Mithril armor for a stag?
For light armor, it's very inexpensive. It's 1,000 GP, and all it does is improves the max dex bonus. For medium armors, however, I believe it jumps to 4,000 if I remember correctly. I believe it's 149 for Mithril. But I could have that off. Hold on. Mithril. Yeah, it's 149. So medium armor then costs 4,000 in addition to the armor cost, or 9,000. But the two big benefits of Mithril is that Mithril increases the maximum dex bonus by 2. Decreases the armor check penalties by 3, and decreases the armor check penalties by 3. But you have to be proficient in that category of armor. It also counts as one armor type less, but it doesn't count as that armor type. It's kind of weird. So you still have to be proficient with medium armor, even if you turn a medium armor into effectively a light armor.
Mm.
But it doesn't impede movement in the same way.
You said the wraps were 8,000 for Bane?
8,000 for Bane, yes.
So, I think I'll do it's Bane Outsider?
You do Bane, Outsider, and then you choose a subtype, which is Daemon.
Oh.
So it's very, very specific, not very, very Pacific. It's not West Coast.
So I'll get...
I'm against those West Coast outsiders. Oh man, I need to
Yeah,
rephrase that.
like-
Hold on. Clarification. That was not meant in any sort of racial mannerism. That was supposed to be a play on the words, but...
I thought maybe you were picking, your side of hip hop through.
That does sound like some sort of group's name. We are the West Coast Outsiders.
It's an angry team that split off from Batman because he made that Star Trek rope in Outsiders 3. And one of the only times I ever bought a Batman comic. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
For a Wand of Divine Favor, is that something that if I were to use, I could say cast on Nikolai? Because the actual spell is like a personal you type spell.
Yeah, so you could only use it on yourself.
Okay. So this would not... So the Wand of Divine Favor wouldn't do me any good because I don't do attack rolls.
I actually missed that the Wand of Divine Favor was personal. Kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if Comstock has ranks in Use Magic Device, then Comstock could use it because Comstock can target the stag as if it was herself.
Does Comstock have ranks in Use Magic Device?
No!
No? Okay.
I don't have the skill points to spare for that.
That's okay.
We can get money for it instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Divine Favor not on their list? It is not. Okay. Oh, goodbye, Divine Favor.
Not so favorable after all.
Got him.
I'm gonna get the wraps.
Okay.
And
I'm going to program them in. Now, it will only be on the gore to start. You would need wraps for both parts, for both the hooves and for the head. That's the difference behind using there's like an amulet as well that you can use. There's the Amulet of Mighty Fists, but it only works on your first attack. Anyway, so the wraps are ultimately, in my opinion, a better investment. Or the other ones that don't let you get typed abilities. You can only get numerical abilities. So we're going to turn these on, and then we're going to do down here in L notes.
I unfortunately don't think I have enough to get both wraps.
How much do you need?
I need like 600 more.
I will give you 60 platinum. That would be 60. Wait. Yeah, that would be 600 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took 60 platinum off my sheet.
Then I will also get wraps for the hooves.
Okay. I'll program those in now then. I said loop and bloop. There we go.
It is definitely in our best interest to have a party MVP as geared up as possible.
Well, if I may, just a point of interest. If you're gonna be looking towards attack, bear in mind that increasing Katri's dex will increase Katri's attack bonus and Katri's AC later on. So it might be better to right now to buy the belt of dexterity, the belt of incredible dexterity, which will add a +1 to all the attacks, which will basically double up the bonus you're getting on the gore attack instead of getting the wraps right now. And then you could also get the wraps at +1 for the feat and later on add the Bane effect. And that would keep the extra money still available as well. I don't know what you're at in terms of wealth after all this stuff is spent, so I'm just offering that as an option. Either way, though, is fine.
So
I'm just
you're
saving my
saying-
money because I... Go ahead.
So you're saying, like, get the belt and then get, like, wraps without Bane on them yet?
Yeah, you would get the belt and the wraps, the +1 wraps, which would only cost 2,000. So the belt would cost 4,000, and the wraps would cost 2,000.
I think I'll do that, and then I don't have to use I don't have to take anyone else's money.
Okay.
All right.
You need money?
This.
No, she's giving me back money.
Oh,
I
okay.
will add the macro for this. Well, nothing so far that that people have said sounds like it is problematic, aside from the little math glitch that happened between James and I. So you all will find that everything that you're looking for is fairly easy to get a hold of.
I got a dream item I posted in the Discord chat that I think we all should be saving for.
Where did you post it? Or did you just post
maybe
it back
not.
to Whitney?
Oh, Circlet of Speaking for 4,800.
Ah. Is that the item that will let the stag talk?
I thought it was Kent that wanted the stag to talk.
No, because I've been trying to communicate it with it.
Well, I guess you've been trying to learn language too.
Yeah, my next character is going to be a druid. That way this character can go back and learn how to speak with animals.
Well,
What you're gonna do is you're gonna wait on drinking your potion. You're gonna make a character in that arena game of Steve's, kill it off, and then drink your potion and speak with animals.
that's some next
I'm
level
playing
stuff
the
right
long, pointless con.
there. Well, you'll have got me when you play that con there, Charles. You'll have got me.
Actually, no. This character is directly related to my other character, Adeptica. Steve just doesn't know that.
No, it is not. Good news is no one from this party was playing from back in the 3.5 days.
Oh god. Wait, how did you get epic level wild shape? It was my previous character. Okay, so what did you end up going with for Katri, Michelle?
Bane wraps for the antlers, +1 wraps for the hooves, and then the, dexterity belt.
Nice.
Yeah. Now Katri holds the dexterity title belt.
I like it. Is there something we can give Katri? That way Katri doesn't have to, suffer from us struggling to find Katri food?
There are, so you can get things that go around the anklets for that work like rings for stags or for other animal companions, and they basically are rings but for them. I like the idea of animal companions having slots, so animal companions can have slots, but they have slightly less slots because they don't have specific things. So anything that could be a ring can instead be a bracer or bracelet. They also can't technically have gloves, but they can have shoes, so you can replace shoes in places of certain things. But shoes also are boots for some animals, so you got that whole thing going on. We'll just play it by what seems reasonable. You can argue for it, and I'll tell you when it sounds like total bullshit, and I'm not going for it.
Can they have both the bracelets and the wraps?
Yes. the wraps go around the hooves themselves. You could theoretically get shoeing for them, although I believe in a deer that's not as good because there's something, if I remember right, the hooves on a deer are not like horse hooves. There's no thick padding, so you're basically just wrapping it around the paws. I believe they're that way, right? A stag has a paw, right? Not a hoof. Oh no, I guess they do have hooves. They're just smaller sized hooves.
Little baby hooves.
Or not. It's hard to see. It's hard to say. They are called hooves. Let's see.
Okay, it's very simple. Don't deer have cloven hooves and horses have salad hooves? Isn't that the big difference?
That's what I'm double checking.
Because I don't think you can shoe a cloven hoof very well.
Horseshoes for a deer. Technically, there are hooves. They are just usually epoxied on. So yeah. Not really an option.
Never would have thought about it, but that makes sense. Of course tapirs would have hooves. Of course they would.
Does anyone need a potion of cure light? There is one left of all the potions we got. Is anyone...
No, I'm only buying bombs now. Steve has gotten took
I think I
bombs.
took 2 of them.
You did. There is one more, but I just wanted to make sure if like someone didn't have one. Otherwise, I can hang on to it.
I can also give one of mine to somebody else if they don't have it. I just wanted to make sure we use them.
Yeah.
Everybody have curing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to
Everybody have a
hang on
curing?
to that. I do.
I got rid of mine because it was just...
Not so good for the environment.
Yeah, and if you don't drink just a single cup, it really just doesn't make any sense.
Well,
yeah,
I
I felt like Steve knew what I was getting at.
We
It was
have
like
the reusable.
a single cup of coffee. What?
Yeah, Charles should just sit the pot down next to him.
Hold on. Although I like at Gen Con, we get the old school guys with like a giant mug of Mountain Dew. You know what I mean? And you can like see the newer gamers like flinching uncontrollably.
Mug, you gotta drop that 2 liter on the table.
Doug, it's like, oh.
And that bag of Doritos. Get your Cool Ranch dust on everything. Unrelated note, by the way, Tacos at Midnight needs to return again.
No, man, tacos at midnight. Tacos any time of the day, but now I want tacos at midnight.
Yeah, it's a good flavor.
What flavor is
It's a Doritos flavor. It's called Tacos.
The Doritos flavor.
It doesn't explain what flavor that is.
It tastes like tacos that you have at midnight.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm sleeping, so I guess they're dream tacos.
Is there any explanation for Doritos flavors, really?
No.
What is Cooler Ranch?
Yeah.
It's a ranch that's cooler. Nacho cheesier.
It's like, these are extreme. Extremer than the extreme ones? Yes. As
Oh, I
somebody
remember everything had to be extreme.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Tangenting aside.
God, now I want some tacos at midnight. I thought they were slightly sweeter. I could be thinking of the different ones, though.
No, that was the limon something.
Those
that was a little bit. That was like spicy. It was like it kills me because I can't eat anything that has a like spice
flavor
level above green pepper. But
I like the spicy, what is it, the purple bag, the spicy chili or whatever.
ugh.
Yes, the sweet spicy chili. That is the
They're
best.
good.
I love
I have them very rarely.
Now,
but when I see 'em-
the lemon, yeah, Steve is right. The lemon, those are good. And then the extreme spicy because I like to eat them in front of people.
Like Steven.
Yeah, well, because the Colombians were asking me if I like spicy stuff, and then it was like, I suppose you.
You say the Colombians like a cartel showed up.
That is exactly what I was imagining.
That is how we refer to them at work. I never thought about it. We just call them the Colombians. It's nothing against them. They're just the Colombians.
They call you.
One of them used to live in Chicago, which is kind of interesting. So he really loves Ende and was very saddened to discover it was closed.
That gimmick can only run for so long.
He's convinced he can get it resurrected.
We'll see.
The guy who runs Ende But so yeah, I got a couple thousand GP left that I'm saving up for like any future things. I would like to upgrade my Pearl of Power eventually. That way, like I'm adding like 8 or 9 SPs. There is nothing specifically geared toward Arcanists that I saw, but I guess that would just be wizard items.
Mostly, yep.
Yeah.
So is everybody pretty much taking what they want from the potions, scrolls, and wands?
The only thing I wanted to ask is, do we think we should hang on to one of those wands of light, or don't we already own a bunch of those things?
Yeah, light's a cantrip, so I can literally just cast it as much as we need.
Okay, yeah. How about all those purify food and drink? Is that a sign from the GM?
I assure you, it is not a sign from the GM.
I'm pretty sure the 8 provided that.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think purify food and drink. If you want to hold on to one, though, you're more than welcome.
I have no interest in holding on to a purify food and drink.
Except, of course, if we don't, then we'll need it and we'll die of, impure food and drink.
I'll be
Nothing
poisoning
like a
all of
little
you.
botulism. Blood sea poisoning, to quote Scarland.
Are any of those scrolls good for your spell book there, Erasmus?
Actually, like I said before, I could eat all those scrolls and gain points from them.
I still don't get it.
I don't know what that means.
He can eat scrolls and get back his arcane pool.
That I don't know. Is that really worth it financially? Because those scrolls are expensive.
It's not.
It's in no way worth it. That's why I haven't done it. And there's a exploit I could take where I could eat other items and gain the spell level and arcane points. But I want you to realize, eating a staff of the Magi is no matter what's in it, I'm still just going to gain my arcane point reservoir. So after a while, it really becomes, it becomes I'm eating something to get 5 and 6 spell points that's worth hundreds of thousands of GP. It's not a really great ability.
No one can say Erasmus doesn't have plenty of fiber in his diet.
Yeah. This obscuring mist is probably, 400 GP.
No, it's 25 GP, not 400
25 GP?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I could save it for a quick snack. I don't know.
If you want the 25 GP scrolls, if you want a couple of them, go for it, man.
A light snack.
A light snack.
I'm a hungry shield of faith.
Oh yeah. I just find the whole idea of consuming magic items to be just so weird and.
All right. Well, for any wands you're going to keep, I am going to need you guys to give me a roll of D25 plus 25.
Okay. So
unless they're wands of cure, at which point I will need a D50 roll.
Okay, so one of the wands I'm keeping is the other wand of cure light wounds.
Okay, so roll me D50.
Oh my god.
That has almost no charges on it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here.
And then I see Sanctuary there as well.
Yep, I was going to take a wand of Sanctuary, so that's D25
D25 plus 25.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, the Wand of Alarm ends up with some good charges, and so, as does the Wand of Sanctuary.
Alright. Brianna remembers Gulron using that spell to great effect.
I look forward to AoEing you to death while you have that spell on. I will cheer the same way I will when I finally kill Gulron when he uses it in the right circumstances. Oh yeah, you got Sanctuary, huh? Cloud kill. With no level cap.
Ooh, wow. The shield one didn't do too bad either.
No. I'm very disappointed. These are supposed to roll much lower. This is supposed to be like, you get 26. Oh well. I won on that Cure Light Wounds.
I was gonna say, you won on the Cure one,
Yeah.
so that's the one that'll probably help us the most, and
We'll be using that Wand of Alarm the rest of our characters' natural lives.
Alright, well, selling off the rest of those wands, you are only going to get 25% of the value.
Okay.
So you may want to change your opinion on that. I'm basically giving that to you as an average for what I would assume they'll have left in terms of charges.
Okay.
So you may want to rethink anything that you're thinking about that you may or may not want to keep.
Okay, so the Wand of Magic Weapon, I don't know who carries that if no one's carrying that now. That could be a good clutch item. You know, if we find ourselves with only regular items.
You act like the GM would take all your weapons away.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who does it other than me and every one of my campaigns you've ever run.
What about the Wand of Detect Secret Doors? That could be...
Oh, wow, we totally missed that one. Yeah, that's fun. I think we should give the Wand of Erase. That way, if we ever are a prisoner, they're going to steal our stuff, we can just erase it all.
That's not how erase works.
Does it erase their memory? I haven't looked at
No,
that
it
spell.
erases items off of a page.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see.
Pretty sure that's this spell.
Hey, you know, Constag, Wand of Jump with Katri. I'm thinking about some fun times ahead. Leaping Stags, Constag.
Too bad I can't exactly use it the best.
Yeah.
No, but Erasmus could.
Oh.
Don't tell Erasmus.
I'm willing to. I'm willing to do that.
All right, roll me the d20 plus 25 for the jump.
Oh, my love.
Oh,
I did it wrong.
/R. Space d20. There you go. Yeah! Slightly lower. Yeah! 2 of them lower.
Don't
I'm
be
okay
so
with that.
excited. It's just rude.
I'm okay with that. Let's see.
Hey, it's way better than a 9.
Right.
Wait till we get to, if we survive the higher levels and we get super powerful magic items and realize nobody wants to buy that shit.
Yeah, because no one can afford to buy it.
50,000 gold piece sword.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing me this Staff of the Magi, but who am I going to sell this fucking thing to?
Yeah. I can't do shit with this Ring of Wizardry. Just stare at it.
I mean, that's when you go to the capital city and see if any of the nobles are interested.
None of them want to talk to you, though, because you've been running around murdering everybody in the tri-state area.
They want to talk to us if they want to avoid being murdered.
See?
Wow.
And this is why the Argarthians are being, or this is why the Maldonians are being attacked by literally everyone and everything.
I mean, you call us the evil party, but you guys are all, like, threatening people's families.
We weren't threatening their family. I was offering to save that family. Because I
Russian
believe
mob style?
Huh?
Russian mob style? The way...
Listen, the person had a child. I was offering to help take care of it. In exchange, they just had to die.
Did you guys watch that Netflix special where everybody... Oh my god. What is it?
This episode is not a campaign, it's just a series of tangents.
I know. I care a lot with Rosamund Pike.
I have not.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god. The first half of the movie is a hard watch.
Are there any other scrolls here that people want? or wands here that people want.
Is there anything
Oh,
anybody
man.
thinks they might ever need?
I don't really think so. Like,
What about this wand of virtue signal?
Steven's favorite.
the GM can take that wand.
All right, well, here you go.
Aw, damn.
No, I'll put it back.
I got accused of that one time, not to be too tangential, and did not know what they were talking about for the whole conversation.
Oh.
And it was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it was like, what? And finally, they had to explain the whole concept to me. And that's how I learned about virtual signaling. I got accused of it at dinner, and then the person didn't know that I did not know what virtue signaling was.
Was this person by any chance conservative? Because
Yeah,
those are the people that use that phrase the most.
He was a Q. Became a Q supporter.
Listen, I like using the phrase correctly. You know who's virtue signaling a lot? Oreo. Oreo is perpetually, just Nabisco in general. Because they're not doing it to help out any sort of marginalized group. They're doing it because it sells cookies.
Damn cookies.
You can enjoy your cookies. I can call them out for what they're doing. That's how that works.
I was confused because I had a cat named Oreo.
Yes, your cat is virtue signaling.
I'd had enough of Oreo and its virtue signaling. Was it a black and white cat? Is that why you named it Oreo?
Yeah, definitely. She had the.
I just realized the only other implication was it was creepy inside.
Ew.
I am not a kitten chewer.
Yeah, she's not Tom, okay? Or Handhub.
But they're delicious.
Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with the magic items I do, and if we're not going to get much for these scrolls, we can just hold on to them, and who knows, maybe I'll have to... I can't believe I have
Eat
to say
them.
this. I might end up eating them one.
Are you putting them on your character sheet then?
Yeah, like, what... Do you want all of the scrolls? Like, we still can get a little bit off of them.
The first level spell scrolls might be something worth having him hold on to, because he could eat those and turn them basically into his blasts, his sonic blasts.
So the ones that are 25 GP.
Conversation we're having.
The ones that are 25 GP.
Yeah.
Is that... Okay. So let me see how many. So you have a scroll of obscuring mist, Erasmus.
Mm-hmm.
You have a scroll of shield of faith.
While you guys are doing this math, I'll be right back.
All right. You got a scroll of entangle. A scroll of enlarge person.
I'm going to put this under the heading Tasty Scrolls.
Tasty scrolls. I want you to explain to Hadhup what you're doing. Maybe Hadhup can bake you like some cakes with these scrolls.
I'm actually keeping the line through them.
Cool.
Oh my god, no, because baking them would ruin the magic, I believe.
I don't know. Hadhup tends to be able to bake with magic. It's really nice, actually. I'm going to also include this cantrip scroll of bleed for like 12 GP, 5 SP because it's magical.
Oh, Lord.
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom.
You can benefit from cantrip scrolls too, right, Erasmus?
I think not. I thought they had to
No.
Oh, do they?
Level or better, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll put that one back on the menu. I mean, on the list.
Yeah, the ones that you gave him were the ones that are going on the menu.
Yes.
An Arcanist restaurant.
I know.
It's a very fine vintage summon monster
Very fine
one.
vintage.
Oh, perfect. There's 10 of them. That's just 250 GP. That's so easy.
The fuck is a cormorant? Why do they use such weird animals?
The marsh bird, isn't it?
It is, but I've never seen it. Apparently some of them are flightless. Weird. What a weird bird. Ha! You see what I did there? It's a
No.
colloquialism, and I used it to refer to an actual bird. I did it.
You did.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. That's what I needed. I needed that.
Nope, I'm not giving that.
Hey! You're my relationship partner. That's supposed to be your responsibility.
No,
Yeah,
nope.
I get it.
I cleaned the stove. That's what I gave you today.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I gave it the office.
So you were saying that the
First.
percentage of like wands.
Yeah, so
scrolls-
total up the total value. No, this is just for wands. Total up the
Oh,
total
just
value
wands.
of the wands, and then multiply it by 25 by 0.25, and that
By
is what you'll get.
25.
No, not by 25,
Period.
by 0.25.
Alright.
And then everything else is 50%.
Okay. So.
I heard that. Are you making? Oh, you're making another line. Okay.
Yeah, just because otherwise it could get really muddled.
No, I wasn't seeing that. I was seeing the totals line up incorrectly. So I was like, what is going on?
Don't stalk her while she's working, creepo.
I'm the manager of this game. It's literally my job to stand over her shoulder and watch
That
what
is
she's
not
doing.
how being a manager works.
It
and you
is.
know
It is how being a manager works at the company I work for. So
Which you hate. Hmm.
I'm gonna bring it to everywhere I go.
Nope.
But it's the American thing to do, and
Nope.
I'm all about America.
Nope.
America!
Okay.
Fuck yeah! Alright, I've added my tasty scrolls to my...
So when you eat them, do you chop them into little pieces and then like eat it like potato chips really fast, like in a bag? You like pour it in your mouth, or do you just like
Who
take
eats
off
potato
bites of
chips
it?
like that?
There's like lots of people that do that. You get like those small bags, those like 45-cent or 50-cent or whatever they're at now bags, and you like smash them all up, and then you just dump them in your mouth and eat them like dust.
Ew.
Or you do that and then you mix up some like meat and some hot sauce, and then you like get the spoon, and that's like that has a term. I don't remember what it's called, but
Huh. I don't know.
Freewheeling.
freewheeling. I know it's not free basing.
No, not the same.
That's the term for when, like, you're playing baseball and you steal a base, right?
Yep.
I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's it.
All right. I think that's correct. So the wands will get 600 GP each. The scrolls we should get 211 GP with a remainder of 1 and 1 silver point each. And then the oil / potion we should get 267 GP with a remainder of 2 and 1 SP.
So it's very easy to convert then from the remainders. You turn the remainders into silvers. So you then put a 0 on the end of it and then divide it by 5. So that would be like this. Thugonomics.
Oh. Yay, that works.
Sorry, so you
So,
didn't give
okay.
us the total of what we're supposed to do yet, right?
Okay, so 600.
Here, just do this.
It will if we have text in there. It will.
Oh, right. Stupid text.
So, if I just do, well, you can do it. You're faster.
Yep. I do this a lot. Ah, why did you do that? Oh, because I didn't put the equal sign in the front of it.
And what's
Do that a
happening?
lot. I'm getting you totals for each individual.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why did you do that? Oh my god. Maybe I'm not as good at this as I felt like I was a second ago. There we go. That's gold per individual.
So 1,078 gold
I'm not-
and 9 silver per
Hold on
individual.
1 second. Oh, that was it. Okay. 1,078 gold. Sorry, and 7 silver? Did you say?
9.
9 silver.
9.
9.
It's a pretty good haul for everybody.
Yes, very much so. Oh, we also have that composite short bow that I'm assuming nobody wants. That's like just over here. So,
Yep.
uh,
You can sell that for half as well.
okay.
It's not magical, so Erasmus can't eat it.
Darn.
All right, so take another.
Oh, I have to declare this before we do this. No, I was looking on the rules of it because I realized I had not taken the appropriate thing, so I'm going to retrain my orderly casting because that sucks for the consume magic items one.
Okay, well that will
So-
actually that will take some time, but you guys have some downtime, so that can be done during that downtime.
Okay. I just know Steve is a stickler for the retraining, and we don't just declare we're retraining. Something.
Yep.
So
You don't just do it in the background because it matters.
yeah. So I will be. So I'm gonna go for the eating all magical items thing now.
Okay, and just one other thing is, so from selling that short bow, then we should get each 37 gold points, 18 silver points.
Thanks for doing all the logistics.
You're welcome.
Okay,
So
sorry.
where's this
Silver?
posted at? Where am I looking for all the totals and stuff at?
It's on that spreadsheet that we linked.
Oh, okay.
We've just been doing the math on there.
How many silver did you say, Jess?
18.
And well, it's good we didn't get robbed before we bought stuff, but now we'll get robbed because we've got a little more money, right?
It'll be a lot harder to rob you, at least.
Somewhat harder.
I mean, first
Wow,
of all,
that's
they
a
have to
lot.
beat your giant horsepower wheel of death, so...
I mean, I'm up for a little vehicular homicide.
I have some concerns.
What?
Says the driver.
This is why we don't let Brianna drive. Alright, so... I'm assuming that we will have to purchase these items more like in North Point than Frostholm? Or
No,
are
you can
we-
buy... No, the part of why I asked is nothing that you guys are looking for is super far out of the ordinary, so these can be acquired in Frostholm.
Oh, wonderful.
Frostholm is still a city-size environment, so they do have access to most reasonable items. If you started getting into like wanting items that were in the 18 to 30,000 gold market, we'd have to start discussing the difficulties of finding stuff like that.
I'm buying Eyes of the Owl.
Eyes of the Owl, good choice, sir. That's the bonus to perception and low light vision?
No,
right?
just low light vision.
Okay. Anything else you saw that you'd like beyond that?
That takes all my money.
That shouldn't be all your money.
I have 5,000 gold. That's 4,000.
You should
That's all my
have
money.
10,000 on top of that.
Yeah, you got
Where did we get that 10,000 from?
At the end of the session.
the 8 provided.
Yes. There was at the very end of the session, I said, everybody take 10.
I thought I wrote that down.
Okay,
And he
so
didn't mean 10 minutes, he meant 10,000 gold.
Yep.
clearly did that wrong.
Also, Steve, there were a couple of items that I was wanting to sell that were personal items of mine.
Okay.
I'd like to sell the Amulet of Natural Armor since I can't really actually use an amulet at all.
Okay.
And I'd also like to sell the Masterwork Short Sword since it was made for a larger person and I'm a smaller person now.
Yes. They will not buy your Masterwork Short Sword. They have too many of them. So you can just leave that somewhere or give it to them. But at this point, like, that's a common item for them, especially here. But they will buy your Amulet of Natural Armor for 50% of value.
Okay.
Or, I think, let me double check something, because there is another option.
Okay.
I believe these are enhancement bonuses to natural armor, right? So you could put it around the neck of the stag.
Oh.
Where's the natural armor that the stag already has coming from?
From its body.
Okay.
So you can add that, and that will increase the natural armor bonus of the stag.
Oh,
I would definitely give it to the stag over selling it. I just was like, there's no reason for me to even have this.
What is the bonus on it?
It's just, I think, a regular natural armor +1.
Okay.
It was something Niev had.
The stag appreciates your contribution.
Oh, the stag, so diplomatic.
Also, since I'm looking to upgrade my armor, could I give them the lamellar cuirass that I have?
Sure.
You're getting rid of your lamellar curious?
I'm gonna get a
Rise?
mithril chain shirt that fits me because the other one doesn't fit me anymore.
It doesn't fit me anymore.
I don't know what song you were. I went to Don Henley. Is that where you were going?
It was not Don Henley.
Okay.
It was Chris Cornell. It's a very, very fringe song.
It doesn't look like the bonus is working.
You should just be adding the +1 on top of its existing natural armor. And then I would put amulet in parentheses, or I would put plus and then amulet after natural armor.
Hasty scrolls.
Because, yeah, you can't have 2 bonuses from the same type on 2 different lines.
Okay. There we go.
I mean, I would probably not even bother to sell this thing. It's like 15 GP apparently.
Yep.
So, alright.
You could donate it to someone in a temple.
I am going to donate it to aspiring adventurers everywhere.
There's no program for that, so you'll need to donate it to somewhere in actuality. The program for aspiring adventurers everywhere is currently on fire and overrun with undead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just donate it to the shop.
Okay.
Let's see.
They thank you for this, like, dirt-ridden, like, broken to pieces to some degree from numerous cuts, scrapes, and other terrible things that have happened.
Is your internet being weird, Steven?
No.
It dumped me off of my wired connection and put me on the wireless, but is now like Twitch isn't loading and such.
Weird, because you're still on the call.
It's been happening more often lately, like during work, which is annoying.
That's really annoying. I'll have to take a look at the switch that's in there and see if maybe it's having a problem. Did it come back up at all?
No, now Twitch says the site can't be reached, and my Roll20 is doing the same thing.
This happened the other day, actually.
Oh yeah, now it says my internet's just gone from both. Which is funny since I am still on the call.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a short break, and I will fix this, and when we come back, the party can start their journey.
Right.
Back shortly. we're back.
Steve's Dungeon Aids. I don't have anything more of that ad.
That sounds like some kind of condition that people do not want to end up with.
Yeah. Maximize your gaming potential.
All right. So the party has geared up. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
So
sometimes I have answers.
So with the mithril chain shirt,
Mm-hmm.
there's something that you don't like us programming in? Is it the armor check penalty?
So no, you need to program everything on your armor. The armor should be programmed exactly how it is. You just need to make sure your types are correct. Why am I echoing more bad than I was before? I wasn't echoing at all. Just like, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
My mic is still on the external mic.
I know. It's just random. Am I echoing on myself?
I just hear Lottie all the time, so hard to say.
Test. Test. Test.
I demand any game you run, Steve Whitney be here for the commentary.
Yes, I have that much time, Charles.
Oh, that's why. So the armor check penalty is -2, then mithril decreases that by 3. So then that would make it basically 0. And then the spell failure chance, do I just put a 1 in there to make it like 10% or?
No, you put the number in there. So 10%.
Okay.
That still ends up being. Well, here's the thing. So you're a bard, right?
Right.
This fucking keep happening. And it's not consistent. If I talk straight forward, I echo off of Whitney's mic. What the fuck? The bedroom is that way that she's in. And me talking
It's right here, actually.
straight forward echoes there. But if I turn my head this way, there's less of an echo.
That's so weird.
What is acoustics?
TBD. I can check with Eric. He teaches acoustics.
So a normal chain shirt has a 20% armor spell failure chance, but mithril makes it decrease by 10%.
A bard can cast bard spells while wearing light armor and using a shield without incurring the normal arcane spell failure chance.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Chain shirt is naturally light armor, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
You are good there.
Okay, cool. That makes me feel good.
Yep. The only reason it mattered for Bissy was because Bissy took an archetype that did not allow you to gain that benefit because you got no armor proficiencies. So it was different for me than it is for you.
All right. Is there any chance that I could use my diplomacy to maybe get a discount on items or anything?
If that was asked about prior to everybody having spent all of their money, I would say yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So in the future, as the purchases are getting bigger, that will matter a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I will likely do, actually, this is something that's been in the back of my head. There's a few things I've been thinking about setting, like, if your score gets to such and such point, that's an automatic thing that happens. But we can talk more about that. There's a few things I'm going to be posting up when I can find a little bit of time to write them out in a way that I like. That'll be some pretty substantial changes to some of how the system works.
And then for small creatures, the weight is half of what it normally is. Is that right?
Yes, it is half.
Okay. And then mithril also makes it half. Okay. I didn't get to ask these questions earlier because, well, I was adding stuff up.
I would not fault anybody for asking any questions unless it was at this point, how do I roll to hit? Then I'd be very concerned.
People asking me how they roll to hit, I'm going to tell them a d6 plus 1. I need to beat their AC. All right, are we ready for this travel? Nope.
The one other thing I had a question on, I can add this while we're doing stuff, but if I wanted to buy some scrolls, would I use the Bard scroll cost?
If you're buying scrolls, you use whatever scroll cost you want, because that part or whatever scroll cost is relevant to whatever it is that you want at whichever is the lower price.
Okay.
The costs that are there are for if it's a bard specific spell or if it's a whatever.
Okay.
If you're making them, that's the phrase I was looking for. Jesus.
All right. I think that's my last question. I just wanted to make sure I was like deducting things correctly and everything.
Stealing spell ideas from Bissy.
What spell ideas am I stealing?
Saving finale.
Oh, well, no, that was just basically like, yeah, that would be super helpful if I had that.
Yep. Gotta remember that now. That way I gotta, like, make multiple effects so that you can end your music.
I also did Spell Song, which is also something Bissy has, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want those stupid daemons figuring out that I'm healing, so.
They will still. Because every time I've used it, it's failed miserably. All right. How are you guys getting home?
So
Comstag's in the driver's seat.
well, but the bigger question is, are we going to go straight like this way?
You can't go straight that way.
Well, I meant like sort of like this way. Or can we not go that way?
You can go that way.
Okay. So I was meaning more like, are we going to go this way? Are we going to go like retrace what, we did before, basically?
Can I like use knowledge geography to figure out which would be like the shorter, faster,
or safer routes?
Sure. What do you want to prioritize for?
Safety. That's my preference.
if I can prioritize by what I think would be safest.
Okay.
Safety is our number one concern.
Figure out what's safest, and then let's do the opposite.
It is job number 1, safety.
Give me a knowledge geography check. Okay. You figure both routes are about equally safe.
Anybody else have knowledge geography?
Can I try and assist?
You can try as well. Yep.
Oh God.
Yep. You're 100%
They both sound
certain.
safe.
About the same.
Oh shit.
I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Could
It's
I?
fine. It's fine. We'll just flip a coin.
I diplomatically talk to someone in town or try to gather information to see if anybody knows what's the safer way to go if we're trying to go south?
Are you going to tell them where you're going?
I'm not going to tell them where I'm going, just say if
So
we were
how
to
would they
go-
be able to help you figure out what the best route is?
Well, because I would be saying if we were trying to go towards Fort Jericho, I would probably say Fort Jericho instead of Harveston.
They would want to know why you're going to Fort Jericho.
I mean,
No one ever travels to Fort Jericho. Fort Jericho's a military camp. Y'all don't look like military folk.
well, I mean,
Undercover military folk.
Yeah.
Says the
see
tiny
the
people.
sights. See the sights.
There are no sights in Fort Jericho.
The site of Fort Jericho.
They don't let people come in and see the place. Unless you're going to be arrested.
They
I
do
mean,
if you're secret military people.
You
I feel-
you look
feel like
about
Ken-
as military as a potato.
Because we're secret.
Okay, so if we were going to Mearachd, what would be the best way?
The fastest way is just go south. It's a straight
that-
it's a straight shot.
Is it safer than to like go around? Like if we were to
Go around. Why would you you'd have to go all the way over to North Point and then go south through the mountains. And then
But-
you'd be coming back over.
I'm trying to figure out what's the safer way.
How should I know? Do I look like I travel?
I mean, I wouldn't have asked you if you didn't.
That's insulting.
I could make it worth your while.
That doesn't. Making it worth my while doesn't make me know.
I'm worried that this encounter's only going slightly south.
You could make it secret south,
Yes.
like the military.
It would take you multiple extra days' time to go east, then south, then west.
So we weren't necessarily thinking about time. We were just kind of trying to get an idea of, are there like more frost giants, or what were those things that were chasing us? Were they trolls? Frost giants?
They were frost giants. Well, they were they were. I thought stone
Ogres.
giants or ogres. Thank
Ogres?
you. That was it.
Yeah, they were big. I'm small.
So you're not military.
No.
Secret military.
Do I look like military?
He keeps saying you're secret military.
Secret military.
So part of the reason we have to go south is he's one of those weird pilgrims of the eight. We're trying to get him back to his people.
Oh, so you're trying to go to that weird camp?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's much more useful.
Because we're secret.
So if you're trying to go around the area of that camp over there by where that farm is,
Yeah.
you can go if you want the safest route that way. Then I'm gonna need a diplomacy check.
Okay, that sounds like a winner.
Okay. He'll inform you that the safer way is a bit mixed. Under the mountains, if you get lost, of course, you can end up in a much worse situation. And there are, with that, you'll actually get him telling you that there are things that can try to trick you into going the wrong way. He'll also tell you there are some incredibly dangerous things on the Obsidian Wastes, if you happen upon them, that are literally there just to stop things from going through the Obsidian Wastes. But the plains and the hills are normally pretty benign as long as you can handle the occasional land shark.
I'm confident we could probably handle a land shark if we were all together.
Maybe.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Weird that you're going out that way.
Well,
Secret
trying
police
to-
business.
my friend isn't right. I just want him to get back to his friends and family,
Sure,
or
sure.
whatever they are.
Sure. Good luck.
Thank you.
And good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that went well.
Other than him thinking we're absolutely crazy, yes.
We're not crazy.
Doesn't matter.
All right, you all can set off on a route you've taken before, and I'm just gonna roll a couple of checks and see if you happen across anything interesting along the way. Are you guys going to stop at all in North Point, or are you just gonna kind of head by there and then head on your way? Because you can move a little bit more diagonally if you don't plan to go to North Point. You can basically move almost on the pure diagonal, and it's roughly the same amount of distance. You're talking about like 2 additional miles if you go straight as the crow flies. That's you guys' choice.
I mean, I would say we've restocked on our rations in Frostholm, correct? so we could just go. We don't have to go by North Point then.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna make a plan. Is that what the consensus is?
Well, the plan is we're gonna go back kind of the way we came, but we're not gonna stop in North Point, so we can go kind of a little bit more of a straight shot to
Save a
go.
little time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's no reason to stop in North Point. We're all good?
Yep. You
Let's
are
go,
traveling.
Comstag.
Let me get
Let's see some driving.
get your drives going.
I said the next upgrade, we make this thing, give it a nitro booster.
Or someplace, like a hood.
You're never gonna let that one go, are you?
Nope. I don't know why it doesn't have a top.
Nobody asked for a top until it was too late.
Yep. But I did ask for little hooks so we could put up a tent.
Yeah, they didn't want to listen.
I'm
That
gonna
was
add that I
100%
never
on them.
once asked for a top for this thing.
It's definitely not the GM deciding on that. That will... Sure. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't bother you while you're rolling around on this thing.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
It's like, what is this big thing? I don't want none.
And you'll be able to make your way to the Obsidian Wastes. And here's where things get interesting.
City and waste. Boom, boom, bam. All right, let's
Chill it down here.
so we're just gonna move along like the Muppets say, right?
Me move your
Moving right
vehicle.
along. Moving right along.
Okay.
Can I get some perception checks from everybody during your
All
travel?
right. Finally, some chances to say.
Perceiving. Did that help? Where'd my thing go? Oh, there we go. No, wow, that didn't help.
I'm not here for perception, as we've made that clear.
Where is the thing that I'm looking for?
Right along.
Yeah. You guys will be moving through here. And will notice Konstag specifically. Ooh, damn. We'll notice a bunch of creatures that are kind of like running towards the cart. Like you guys are moving towards the entrance to the cave, and these creatures start kind of racing towards the cart, and then they kind of like, as they realize the cart is moving faster than they expected, they kind of leap up, and these wings kind of expand out and start to fly them towards the cart. These creatures, as they get into your view, Konstag, have 3 heads and a lion-like body. One lion-esque head in the center is flanked on each side by 2 different heads one head of a dragon and one head of a goat. And all heads ready to kill you. And let's roll some initiatives.
What does
Do we
the
know
terrain?
what these are called?
I mean, it could be Chimerical.
What were you saying?
My miracle.
What does the terrain look like?
The terrain is basically flat land that is basically a layer of obsidian.
Okay, so there's nothing protruding from the land.
There are some spikes occasionally from distance to distance.
I didn't want to show up for initiative, so I'm going on 5.
I got a 1. What are you talking about?
Let's see if I
Did you?
had one of these in
Yeah.
here. I thought I did.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Throw this chimera in here. I mean, it's definitely not a chimera.
Definitely not a Chimera. It is a
Perfect.
lion, dragon, goat head beast.
It will go on 10.
Wait,
And
how
they're-
many are there?
There are 4 of them,
Oof.
And they each have 3 heads?
and each have 3 heads.
Which means we'll have to kill 12 of them.
Brianna, you are going first.
Okay, so what knowledge would it be to learn more about these creatures?
This is Knowledge Arcana.
Okay.
No idea.
Alright, well, since I don't really know, then I'm just going to begin my performance.
All right. Nikolai.
How far are they from us right now?
They are about 60 feet out from you by the time that they are seen.
I'm gonna give mine a shot. That probably isn't enough then. Okay.
Nope.
I am
Nobody figured out what the
Uh,
Chimeriquai are.
and this time
Virtual
remember
insanity is what it
to
is.
use my macro, and I get 4 images.
Nice.
I only assume I only have time to cast 1 spell.
Yes. You can only cast 1 spell on a turn.
What does that mean?
That means you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Yes. I just figured. I'm like, well, maybe they're not coming that fast.
Let me check something here. Believe that with more maneuverability, there's a lot less they can do. Yeah, so they can just move in. Actually gonna roll. I should roll all of them in the initiative, but oh well. They're all gonna go together. Which will be somewhat to your advantage, because really only one of them can get to you at a time. They are large creatures. And they will not attack the person in the center, so who would be out towards the edges of the cart? Who would be standing to confront these things as they move towards the cart?
Me.
All right. Then this will fly in, and it will take an attack at you. Nikolai, does a 22 hit?
Let's see. Yup.
It does. Ooh. For 9 points of damage. 2 of the other ones will kind of like fly around, try to fly around the sides of the cart, hoping to get in front of it. And the last one will kind of like go up higher to go over top of the cart and try to overtake it. Kent.
How far away are they?
They are basically from where you were at, they would be about 10 feet, because one of them is at the back of the cart, one of them is on each side of the cart, and one of them is about 10 feet above the cart.
Okay, I'm going to try and cast Deep Slumber on it.
Ooh. 10 hit dice. Which one? The one in the back, the one above you, or the one to the left or right?
Whatever's closest.
They're
'Cause
all
this is
equidistant, basically.
I go with the front. What the hell?
Okay. So you'll go with the one on the top. And let me move the round tracker here. And it will make a will save. No spell resistance. Ooh, that is very close, but it is a 19, so it will pass. A good try, though.
Really funny to watch it fall out of the air.
It would have been
Erasmus. How many spell points is it for a level 3 spell again?
It is 5 points for a level 3 spell.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Erasmus.
All right, I'm gonna aim some magic missiles at one of them.
All right.
Okay. And we'll just keep looking for myself. There I am. Boom! Oh, there they are. Hey, you guys.
Let's look at them all in here. Which one are you aiming these magic missiles at?
Oh man.
How about not at yourself? I'd really appreciate you sticking around here, Charles.
Yeah. Kent just targeted somebody, right?
Kent tried to put one of them to sleep.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I spaced out for a second. I'll go for the one in the center.
Okay. Actually, I did that wrong. One sec. Let me redo this again. I realize there's an easier way for me to do this. So by center, you mean the one above you, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
one above me.
Yep. It will take all of the magic missiles. Konstag, you want to continue driving the cart? Do you want to stop the cart?
So if I continue driving the cart, do I have to keep basically all my focus on driving the cart?
You are heading towards the entrance to the cave. So you will need to, in 3 rounds, make sure that your attention is on the cave entrance.
So we could get into the cave and maybe away from
It
Can
will
we see
take.
the cave?
It does take a standard action though to drive the cart.
So I wouldn't be able to like cast a spell.
Correct. But if you had
Do we
anything that
know
did
if-
less than a standard action, you could do those things.
Do we know if these creatures could fit in the cave?
They can fit in the cave, but they won't be able to get like this all around you position in the cave. They would kind of have to become single file.
Huh.
Seems like we should try and get in the cave then, maybe? I don't know.
We can do that. What does
Let's-
everybody else think?
I would try and get to the cave.
I'm going to
I feel
keep.
we're being steered in any way towards
Jump.
the cave, but why not?
We
Right.
normally would have gone through the cave without these creatures here, right? Like that's just part of the path of how
Yep.
we get to the territory. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
These happen to catch you on your way towards the entrance.
All right, then we're just go where we're going.
You're gonna
Yeah,
keep the
I'm
cart
gonna.
moving?
Yep. Can I also tell Katri to, like, go up next to Nikolai and attack the thing in front?
You can.
Uh,
So these will have to be ready to attacks because basically if you're moving the cart, you're going to pull away as this thing is sort of trying to follow you. And in this particular case, it kind of swooped in and tried to bite at you. So it kind of like falls back a bit as you're moving the cart forward. So you can have Katri move to the back and then ready for the next time it comes in to attack.
Okay. Do I need the macros to attack it?
You can click on, I'll move you a little ways away from Katri, so Katri's a little bit easier to, actually Katri should probably be more like that size anyway. So now you should be able to click on that Katri, and it should roll Katri's abilities.
Alright.
Brianna.
Let's see. How close am I to Nikolai right now? Like,
You're basically right next to anybody you want to be next to.
okay.
Positioning isn't really a big deal because you're all on this platform real close to each other.
Okay. So then I'm going to put my hand on Nikolai's shoulder and give him heroism.
All right. Nikolai.
Thanks. Hold on a second. I'm just getting my hero.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. Am I? So I'm not in position to hit any of them right now.
You
right?
could ready for one to come at you.
So do I? I don't actually roll the attack right.
No,
right?
you would not roll the attack right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
Okay. If you do that, then you won't be able to ready. Because readying is a standard action.
Oh, I guess I was thinking of it because when usually I can attack and cast a spell, but it's different.
Yeah, because the card is moving and the thing is moving.
I'm just gonna blur them.
Okay. That will reduce the chances of you getting hit. All right, so these two are going to kind of keep. They're going to get a little ways ahead of where the cart is. They have very poor maneuverability though, so they can't like move over in front of the cart without getting some distance in front of it. The one overhead will like try to as well fly some distance apart, so these ones are now kind of ahead of the cart. This one is going to fly in and take an attack on Nikolai. Nikolai, does a 25 hit?
Of course it does.
Check your blur first.
Oh, sorry. I roll a d5, right? And
Yep. At some point I will
misses me.
macro this.
Oh,
yep.
it misses me.
So
I'm not deleting an image.
Correct. It comes up and it can't quite get its mouth around where you're actually at. Kent.
Does
Oh yeah, the stag gets its ready to attack.
Okay.
which is just the one?
Yep, just the biggest attack. Oh, and the stag's getting a little used to having these things on its horns. All right. Kent.
Ooh.
Okay, I can't see anything. My browser just crashed.
Okay.
Well, I can't get it back up, but I'm gonna deep slumber the one that's. I want to do whatever one's in front of, if they're coming at us.
There's one over top of the cart right now, and one on the right and one on the left. They're trying to kind of move ahead of the cart. All three of the other ones are trying to move ahead of the cart.
Okay, then I'll take the one to the right. I don't want to hit the one right over.
Okay. You don't want it to fall right on top of you guys, and
I can't hit anything because I can't get my.
all right, I'll make the check because it's versus DC 16. Ooh, same roll. Rolled a 13, modified to a 19. It saves. Erasmus.
Okay, so what I'd like to do, so we really haven't targeted the ones ahead of us, am I correct on that?
So the ones ahead of you, both times Kent has tried to sleep them, but it's not working.
Okay, I'd like to sonic with my concussive blast. The ones ahead of us, I'm a little worried.
Which one? There's one on the right, one on the left, one above.
Oh, fuck.
It's literally on what is on the screen is what they're doing around the cart.
Okay. I guess I'll go with the one on the right.
Okay. Ooh, that will most certainly hit. It will try to save for half. Oh, natural 20. It will save for half. But you roll me another d20, but roll me another ranged attack roll, because that is a crit threat.
Okay.
What's your it's right here actually on the thing.
Oh, did you want me to do just
It's fine. I got it. It's I can just mouse over it. That will actually confirm. Go ahead and click the critical. So we'll take half of that. Holy shit. Felt like a super max roll.
Nice job.
Not only that, but it's at all those minuses for being concussive, for the concussive blast, I think.
So we'll take half still, but that is still a lot of damage.
It's at all those minuses on its attacks.
All right. I will keep that in mind. Constag.
Gonna keep moving towards that tunnel.
Yep.
And have Katri ready again.
Okay. Brianna.
I'm going to attempt to use the Wand of Magic Missile, so I'll need a UMD.
Sure. Nope.
Nope. Alright. Well, I tried.
Nikolai.
It still consumes the charge, though, right?
No, you did not activate the wand at all.
Okay.
It's not close enough for me to hit it. I would have to ready, right?
Yes, you would have to ready.
Instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and big myself.
Okay. That will actually give you an attack of opportunity then when it comes within your threat range to attack you.
Great.
Because these do not actually have reach.
That's surprising.
Yep. So it will move into your threat range. You can make an attack, and then Katri can make an attack after that. 25 will hit. 13. Good damage. And Katri.
Wait, does the Enforcer work on them?
Enforcer does work on them. And that is a successful Enforcer. It is shaken.
So I get to take another?
You get to take
attack.
another. That will... I don't think you have Brianna's bonus built in, so that will hit.
I don't have that. Oh, nice.
It's a lot of damage. Alright, Katri. That will also hit. Roll that damage. 7.
Oh my god, my HP keep resetting. I have this magical regeneration.
And then it will attack at Nikolai. 24 to hit.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll to see my blur. That would hit, so let's roll my images. That would not hit. I will
Okay.
remove damage.
It bites away at one of the fake Nikolais. Kent.
Aha! Take that!
Okay, who were they? They were attacking the guy on the where?
The right.
They're the right.
Yep.
Okay.
The one on the Nikolai and Constag are fighting the one in the back.
Okay.
Because that's the only one they can reach. The other one that's been damaged, though, is the one on the right.
There's one on the right. Okay, then let's do this because I'm pissed about the fact that he won't fall asleep. I'm gonna lightning bolt his ass.
Holy
Yes!
shit! Oh, unfortunately, a low roll.
God damn it.
Weird that it's coming up in 2 places.
I mean, 16 still seems like pretty good damage.
But it will try to reflex.
Which it probably will.
It will fail the reflex. It rolls
Thank
a
God.
2 on the die.
No, you son of a bitch! You were supposed to take that in the sleep.
I'm gonna give you the half between the 2 roll numbers that you have here.
I have 2 rolls.
Yeah, because it's also rolling in that bottom area.
That's weird because I only
Yep.
see 1.
I'm gonna edit your lightning bolt on your character sheet real quick. So that the extra one isn't there.
Where's that?
But that will be 23 damage
Dang!
as you electrocute this flying creature. And it hisses. Erasmus.
Alright, we're gonna aim for the left one with the same effect.
Yep.
So...
Not gonna focus fire?
yeah.
I guess your thing gives them penalties, so that will hit. It will try to save. Ooh, that is gonna be close. DC is 16. It gets it right on the nose. 16.
Damn.
So it'll take half, but roll me up the damage. And it still takes its extra penalties.
So at least
Rod.
they've got some minuses. Hopefully the minuses will make it, make them less effective in hitting.
Yep.
Unless it's breath weapons, in which case, fuck you off.
Hanstag.
Gonna keep heading towards the tunnel.
Yep.
And gonna have Khatri ready.
All right, you all ready for this? So, you are nearing the edge of the tunnel, but the chimeras are reaching their way towards the front. They kind of have like turned right near the entrance to the tunnel, as does the one that's at the top. And they look like they are ready for you to enter this tunnel. Brianna.
I'm going to attempt to magic missile with the wand again.
Which one?
I guess one of them that's directly ahead of us.
Which one of them?
Is there one that looks more damaged than the others?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that I've been, me and the staff.
That's in the back.
Oh, that one's in the back.
Yes.
I thought they were all like they'd come forward now.
Nope.
So
There are 3 of them that have flown forward alongside of the cart. There is one in the back that keeps flying forward, taking a single attack on Nikolai, and then falling backwards because in order to take that attack, it has to kind of lunge forward, and then the cart pulls away from it, continues to pull away from it.
Okay. Then I will focus on the one that Nikolai's on.
Okay. That'll hit. Roll me 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
Sega.
Nikolai.
I'm going to ready an attack for when it's in hitting range.
It will fly into range. It will fly, first of all, past your threatened range, so you can make your readied attack. I'm sorry, your attack of opportunity attack, and then with Brianna's bonus, that will hit from the Bardic Inspiration. That will be enough. You get your additional attack with Enforcer. Yeah, that'll hit as well. All right.
Enforcer off of that one?
No. And your ready to attack? Because it's only once per round for that ability. Ooh, that will critical.
Does that confirm?
That does. That it will critical.
Woo!
This thing is in horrible, horrible shape. Khatri, you get your ready to attack.
So bad.
And that will hit. So it flies in. The two of you, the stag and Nikolai, stand ready. It flies forward. Nikolai cuts it a little bit, and as it goes to lunge its head forward, Nikolai chops up with the ready to attack, cutting open like the bottom end of the of one of the heads, and then Khatri gets an antler right underneath and rips the head off of the creature. And
Which
the creature,
head did we get?
the central dragonoid head, or lion head rather. These are wrong on here. I don't know why, but the creature kind of flops down onto the ground as its wings fail it, and it rolls across the ground behind the cart, unconscious and potentially dead. The other 3 chimeras, on the other hand, open up their mouths pointed towards the cart and let out a roar. One of them will breathe a cone of cold. Can I get everybody on the cart to give me a reflex save?
Really?
DC was 17, so if you got 17, you'll take half. Otherwise, take...
Can I use Saving Finale on Constock?
You can.
What is the damage?
18.
So, Constag, you may re-roll. Bardic Inspiration is down.
Well, I still have Lingering Performance, or does that not?
Oh yeah, that will keep it going. But you will not be able to Saving Finale again.
Okay.
On me? Specifically?
Yeah, you get to reroll. She
Saving
said on you.
finale.
Okay.
So Steven, you said we take half if
You'll
we
take
save?
half if you saved. Otherwise, you'll take full. So, Comstock saves. The second one will open up with a Breath of Fire, so another reflex save. Looks like everybody but Nikolai, right?
No, I didn't get to roll it yet.
The stag needs to roll also.
I rolled the stag last time.
Okay, I didn't see it, sorry. Same DC, so half if 17 or higher.
What
I
was the
take
damage?
32
Sorry, it was
damage.
18?
The first one was 18, the second one was 32.
Okay, I'm unconscious now.
16.
Anybody want to take some of that damage for me?
No.
I'll.
That's with taking half. Oh no, did you fail both?
No, you said the second round of damage is 32.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
took 9 and you took 9 from the first one?
I took 9 from the first
Okay.
one. I also have gotten attacked
Okay.
this combat, so
Oh, if I can. Let's see.
Well, the good news is the third one is just going to shoot lightning straight down the center. So that is going to. Can I get the party members?
Sorry, hold on. Is anybody taking any of mine? If not, that's fine. I'm just gonna be out.
I'm trying to see. So if I take some of yours, then that's half. So I would have to take another 16. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Unless anybody else took some.
Okay. I'll take half.
Okay. So I need Erasmus, Brianna, and Kent to roll me a D3 to see who is standing in the center on the card, unless somebody wants to volunteer to be the person in the center. Because this one is shooting a line. This is the one on the top. It is shooting a line of lightning.
I got a 2.
They all
I
got
assume
2.
I'm the
They
center.
all got 2s. So roll again. Just press the up arrow and then press enter. All right, Brianna, you drew the small straw. So you will be giving me a reflex save. And Constog will be giving me a reflex save. And Kotri will be giving me a reflex save.
Reflex saves for you all.
All right, DC was 17. Constog's about to get hurt.
God
Oh!
God damn.
I'm down.
As a beam of lightning shoots
No,
through
wait.
the center of the cart.
Half. I still think I'm down, but maybe not dead. So we'll see. Okay.
So when do I get to reincarnate?
Are you dead?
14 minus 35 is negative 21.
So does anybody want to split? Do people want to split some of that damage if they can?
I will be down if I take half.
Well, you can't. You're unconscious, so you can't choose to
I'm
take.
unconscious.
I'm
as
not.
well.
I'm not down. Brianna took half of mine.
Okay.
How
And
much
it's
of
12
half
hit
of it
points.
would it be?
Half right now would be 18 or 17 rather, but it can be
I'd
split
be
multiple
negative.
ways.
But so if Charles and I both take it, now we're down 2.
So then it's 35 minus 35 divided by 3, so you'd be at 11 points for each of you and 12 points for Constog.
Would you
Yeah,
be
I
down?
still
Or
couldn't.
Yeah,
13
but would
points for
Michelle?
Constog.
Yeah.
She would not be
Michelle
dead.
be down?
She would
She'd
not
not
be.
be down?
No.
No.
Okay, I'd go down if I took it, but you're driving, so
Can
Into
Erasmus
the-
also take 11?
I have 9 points left.
So you
I
would
have
go
7.
unconscious. Are
we
you
are all
willing?
dead.
Are you willing to go
Yeah.
unconscious? Yes or no?
I'm willing to go unconscious.
But then both of them go unconscious.
but she'll still be awake and she's driving, and we're almost to the cave.
You're literally at the entrance of the cave. This is
I'm
happening
taking the
while you're at the
11,
entrance
I'm
of the
at
cave.
-2. Let's go. Let's see.
I'm
how
taking
this
the
goes.
11. Yep,
All right. The cart will
unconscious.
roll on into the cave, and the chimeras will wail out, but they will not follow you into the cave.
All right. Do we know, Comstock? Can you do some healing? I have a
Hold on.
potion of Cure Light I can take.
Hold
What?
on, because
I am
we're.
busy.
I need Kent first of all to give me a con check to see if he takes any additional damage. Okay. Does that beat 10 plus the current amount of damage you're negative?
10 plus? No,
10?
that's below.
Okay. So
I also need to do a con check.
I need you to take a point of damage. Hold on, I'm doing these in order.
Okay.
I need you to take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Erasmus. Now we would do yours, so you did yours. You'll take a point of bleed.
Okay.
Constag drives the cart the rest of the way into the cave. The Chimera will not. You'll find out in a moment. The Chimera will not follow. Brianna needs to make the con check. Brianna takes a point of bleed.
Oh, huzzah!
Nikolai, you are conscious. What do you wish to do?
I am conscious. So I can't use potions on anyone who's unconscious, but
can use
what do
bombs.
I roll to use on myself? I don't have any.
You can 1d8 plus 1.
I have a bomb!
So you will heal 5. The Chimera will stay
Nope,
behind.
I'm using 2 of them.
You can only drink 1 potion at a time there. It is a standard action to drink a potion.
I didn't realize we were still in combat.
We are still in combat because people are dying. When people are dying, we'll go through the rounds until people have been, stabilized. That's how we've been
God
doing it
damn
the
it.
entire time.
People are dying!
Exactly. You understand the importance. Kent.
Oh, con check, right?
Yep, con check. Okay.
That's plus what I'm down.
It's 10 plus what you're negative.
So that makes me 15. So I'm below it. So I gotta take another point.
Correct.
Okay.
Erasmus. Is that a save?
That is a save.
All right, you stop bleeding.
Yeah!
Constag, do you want to stop the cart here or keep moving the cart?
Can I hand it off to Nikolai for...
Gotta change gloves.
Yeah, you have to take off your glove and drop it. So I'll let you do that as a move action, and then you could heal somebody. Then Nikolai can standard action put on the glove, but won't be able to move the cart this round.
We're in the cave. I think that's fine. We need to focus on trying to get people alive.
Yeah, for the minute, I'm going to stop.
Okay. And who are you
Can
going to
I-
heal first?
Can I check and see who looks worse?
Sure. You can give me well, you have to actually get down and try to check them, so that will be a heal check, which will take a standard action.
So then I wouldn't be able
But you would also potentially stop them from bleeding if you're successful. But the key is you need to know, you need to decide who you're going to check it on. You don't really have, a crash cart to keep an eye on their current, heart rate.
One strategy is trying to get Brianna up first because she that also could then help heal others.
True. I'm gonna do a healing hex on Brianna.
Okay. Roll me your Cure Light, basically.
Isn't it Cure Mod?
Oh yeah, it is Cure Mod now.
Level 5.
Yep.
Cure Mod for Brianna.
There you go. Brianna, is
That
that
will-
enough to wake you up?
Yeah, that'll
I would
wake
hope
me
so.
up. Yeah. Alright, so I'll wake up.
Yep.
Does anyone tell me that other people are needing healing?
Yes. The other
Okay.
2 are down.
Alright. I will, I guess, go over to do I roll
So
into-
from where you were standing, if
Uh-huh.
you were the one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So you can reach either Erasmus or Kent if all you do is stand up
Okay.
and
So
cast a cure.
I guess
Stand
I
up,
will
stand up.
I guess I will reach out to Kent and I will cast Cure Light
Okay.
in a moment when I get to my thing. Alright.
All right. Kent, gain back 10. Nikolai.
Alright.
Can I just take the one that I rolled already?
Yeah, you can take the other one you rolled. That's fine.
Okay. So I'll have taken 2 potions off and I will gain back 8.
You can hear flapping outside of the cave.
Ugh.
Kent.
I will also. Oh, I guess if I do that, then I can't drive, right?
Correct.
Flappy
It's
bastards.
a standard action to drink that potion.
Flappy bastards.
Kent.
So I stand up and look back towards the cave entrance. Do I see anything?
You can see. Give me a perception, because it's a little bit hard to see, but maybe you'll be able to see it because you're now in like a darkened area. You can see like a little bit of wings in front of the cave entrance in the distance, but like it looks kind of like they're flying away. Maybe it's a little hard to tell. It looks like backs of wings.
Would I still be able to cast a spell?
Yeah, you can try to cast a spell.
I'm going to cast web on the entrance of the cave.
Okay. You cast web on the entrance of the cave, and a giant web forms in the entryway. Erasmus.
If anybody has
I'm
balls
unconscious.
and is awake, they should
Okay.
cure themselves.
Oh yeah, and you're stable. Constag.
I am going to Healing Hex Erasmus.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Erasmus,
What'd I
heal
get?
14. Brianna.
So is Erasmus conscious now?
Erasmus.
Yeah, I can do a channel. I can do like a bunch of them.
Okay. So, I'm.
Oh, shit. I was
Yeah, not yet.
clicking on it and did it on accident, but
Not yet.
Okay. I am just going to, I guess, since everybody's awake now, I'm just going to, I guess, not do anything this round.
Okay. Nikolai.
I'm driving the cart.
You're gonna grab the
While
glove and drive the
Comstock
cart?
Yeah, while Comstock is working on healing people.
All right, let's see how this web works when something flies directly into it and tries to shove itself through.
sounds like a good time is what it sounds like.
Need to make a combat maneuver or escape artist check as part of their move action. So one of these creatures will fly, like you'll see as you're looking towards the back and you fling the web out. You'll watch this creature like manage to make a turn and fly straight for the entrance of the cave. And as they come into the entrance, come on, I got a big bonus here. CMB is versus what? Oh no, if the
It's only
when the creature, any one of the effect, if the save succeeds. Actually, I'm going to give it a reflex save as it comes through, because that would be what you would do to catch it when it initially comes through. Because it looks like it doesn't do anything once it's in place, which seems kind of weird, because it's shooting a giant web in that area.
These masses must be anchored.
No, there it is. Anyone moving through the webs must make a combat maneuver check or escape artist check as part of their move action. There it is, with a DC equal to the spell's DC. So DC 15 to try to fly through it. CMB. This looks like it's going to be easy for it.
Of course it is.
It will like swoop through and cut away some of the webs as it flies in and as the cart keeps moving. Kent?
All right, magic missiles away.
All right.
Where's my button? Boop.
Yeah, you fire off a huge volley of missiles and slam them against the front of this thing as it continues towards you. Some distance off, though. It needs to catch up a lot of ground. Erasmus.
All right. Do we want to continue attacking these things, or do you want me to do a mass cure?
I think a channel might be in order since we're all pretty low.
Yes.
All right. So that will be 3d6. All right, a big 7 points to everybody.
Everybody heals 7.
Thank
That's 7 more we didn't have, so.
you. Yep.
And when you channel this, how does Meg's aspect present itself in Erasmus while doing this?
So I did give this thought. I think every time he uses the channel, it's going to be in a different, one of the many languages Meg spoke and like showing off.
So like tongues?
Yeah.
Like speaking in tongues?
Start speaking in Old Draconic, yeah. And won't know what he said.
All right. Constag, forgot to ask the same thing of you first of all. When you channel your healing hex, what aspect of Sphinx presents itself?
An unerring urge to ask riddles.
Not an actual Sphinx.
No, that's a different game.
Think on it a little bit and tell me what you want to do with this action.
Yeah, I'm going to healing hex the stag and then have the stag ready
Okay,
for if it gets close.
got it.
Where's my cures? Oh, I gotta click on myself and then
10. Brianna.
Who was that curing? Is that Katri?
stag.
Katri.
Who's that here?
So, Brianna is going to, she's going to begin her competence performance to try and aid
Yay.
Nikolai in driving.
Okay. Nikolai. Just so you know, mechanically that doesn't really matter. This is This is straightaway, so there's not any need for. So if you want to change your action, you can.
Can I do? Then I'll just do courage.
Okay. Nikolai.
I'm gonna keep driving
Okay.
and try and do good at it. I assume that's all I can do, right?
Yep.
Yep.
This thing will catch up enough to try to take an attack on Katri, but Katri can take the ready to attack first. That will hit. 22 to hit the stag.
Ooh,
Does it
how
hit?
dare you?
Nope.
Darn it.
Damn.
Its bite comes up short.
Get some.
Thank you for that amulet, by the way.
You're welcome.
Kent.
It's right on top of us.
Yeah, it like managed to reach the back and it's starting to drift back
Damn
as the
it.
cart keeps pulling forward.
Damn it. How much damage does this do? You know what? Let's go ahead and Scorching Ray his ass.
All right, let's see it. Woo, 16 versus touch will succeed. This thing has nothing for a touch AC, and it will burn a little bit. Woo! Hot tamale. Erasmus.
All right, do you want me to proceed to attack this thing then? What does everybody think? Should I use another healing or launch some...
Maybe try attacking it. I mean, we kind of need to try and lose it if we can.
Yeah.
All right, some magic missiles coming on range.
All right, those will splatter all over it. Constag.
I'm going to healing hex Kent, I think, is someone I haven't done yet.
Correct.
Healing hacks.
Kent heal 9. Like all these low rolls on the healing hexes. And Katri?
And Katri is going to ready again.
Okay. Brianna.
Alright. I am going to cast Glitter Dust towards the thing.
All right. 18 versus your glitter dust. It will save.
Damn. But it's pretty.
It is very pretty. It's not disappearing anytime soon. See what I did there?
I see.
Nikolai.
Keep on driving fast
All
as
right.
you can.
I will once again charge forward to bite Katri. Katri gets its ready to attack.
Oops.
That will hit it.
Oh.
For very little damage.
Yeah.
But I think this 31 will hit Katri.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, it was almost about to be max damage, but instead for 6 points of damage, or I'm sorry, 10 points of damage.
There's a big difference.
Dice rolled up, got in a position, they were like, nah, we want to go this way. Stupid dice train, its boundaries. Kent.
We're gonna switch up to Burning Hands.
All right. Can rush back, reach out your hands. It will try to reflex save against this. Ooh, yeah, we'll succeed. So we'll take half of your burning damage. Erasmus, it's still flying. Still wants you
All right.
dead.
I think what it wants is some amped up magic missiles now. So
All right.
we're gonna magic missile them. All right, and then I'm adding concussive properties to it. So save.
Ooh. God damn, it will fail.
All right. Enjoy those -2s on everything.
Constag.
Give me the concussion.
Who have I not healing next?
Nikolai, I think, is the only one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down like 15 hit points still from max.
I'm going to... I think at the moment I'm going to do a regular cure moderate on Katri.
Okay.
Katri is down a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack right now, so good to help
All
her.
right. Brianna.
Alright, so Brianna is going to I'm gonna actually just cast a Cure Light on myself for right now,
Okay.
but also continuing my performance, of course.
Okay. Nikolai.
Driving.
Yep. Kent.
Let's rock him with another Burning Hands. God damn it! Stop closing. The window.
Actually, oh, I accidentally deleted it. It lands in the back. I'm sorry. I deleted the one on the right-hand side, which is the one that was controlling the initiative. It will land, and it will shout out to you with the draconic head, with all three of its heads speaking out in draconic. I will find you, and I will kill you one day.
Which means it's giving up.
Yes. It starts
But the
trying
first
to
When you
like.
said it
Well-
landed, I was like, oh shit, did it land on the card?
No, it's landing where it is as the card is pulling away.
Yeah,
So-
you know what?
so
Rah,
Kent-
rah, rah, rah to you too, guy.
You can
Yeah,
take your action.
Erasmus gives it like a thumbs
Boom.
up, like. Okay.
You can't burning hands it from where you're at.
Oh, he's
'Cause
too far.
It landed and the card is still moving forward.
Oh, he's too. Oh, good. Then here, I'll do this instead.
All right, so you move to the edge of the end of the cart and you fire a lightning bolt down the way. It will try to reflex.
Fail.
Ooh, it will roll an 11.
Nice.
12, but that will still fail. And your lightning bolt will electrocute it into unconsciousness.
Yeah, good job, Ken.
As it speaks those words of vengeance.
Does anybody even speak Draconic out of curiosity?
I would assume that Erasmus should by default.
Oh,
I would assume I do too, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I think I chimped on the languages. Let's see. Yeah, I speak Draconic.
okay, so
Okay.
you know what it said.
Yeah. I go, boy, it's gonna be mad if it ever wakes up.
Good. Let's go back and do it to him again.
No, let's keep going.
Let's keep going. I'd say when we get far enough away, we should probably switch back. Well, just because I'm not the best driver, and it would be good for me to be able to attack. But yeah. Also, I don't know if anybody else wants to heal me up anymore. If anyone has
I'm about to
healing they could use.
I will use the healing hex on you. But I still have... If I can find where the...
I also have the cure wand.
Well, the hex is free.
All right, everybody
so...
get back 9.
Oh, cool.
Oh, great. Well, now I am at full. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The right music in here.
Is anyone else needing healing? Because I have this wand that I can just sort of get some people with.
Yeah.
I'm at 9.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Wait, can I healing hex myself?
Yes, you can.
Did you
I
get
know
the
it has been
7
a while.
earlier, Constock? Because this was my second round.
Huh?
Did you get the 7 I gave you earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
After I got hit with the lightning thing, I was left at 2 HP.
Oh, okay. All right, so. I got 5 more of these, or we can wait, see what lies ahead.
We
I
should
was-
use that wand too.
Yeah, we should use
that's
the
what I
one.
was gonna say. So,
I'm good.
Well, Constock seems to be our. How are you doing, Kent?
I'm at half. I need.
okay. So we have 20 total charges between the two wands.
Okay.
And for a cure light, it's
I'm down 5.
1d8 plus 1 probably because of the wand, right? You're down by
Yes,
5?
1d8. I'm down by 5, so I don't think I'm even remotely an emergency, but Constock only has 9, right?
Okay.
Well,
take
I'm
care,
up to 27 now.
Oh,
27.
27 now.
Because
Okay.
I was able to healing hex myself.
Yeah, we should try and
So
get
then-
everybody close to full.
Okay. So I'll go for Kent first.
When we get everybody within, like, say 4 or 5, then we can do another channel. Because they replace daily.
Got another one for me.
Yeah, this is all for you, Kent. So
It's all for you, Kent. All for you!
Are you guys
Let me-
stopping the cart to do this, or are you still driving to do this?
They're gonna
I'd
drive
still
it.
be
We're
driving,
living,
so
we're
that-
living dangerous.
Okay.
We're like Indiana Jones in the 3rd movie.
do you need more, Kent?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need at least one more. A good one.
God.
Oh, that wasn't it. But
No. But Steve.
I'm at 2/3 now, so.
All right. Well, there's total for you. That's
Oh, another 8. Okay.
yeah.
That's fine then.
Okay. So
How much down is everybody?
I'm
down,
at full.
4.
Pottery is down 20. I'm
Oh, shit.
down, like, almost 30.
Okay, so yeah.
all
we
right.
need to
Well,
keep with that shit.
yeah. So I'm going to switch to Constog. So here's the first one for Constog, an 8.
I'll be right back.
Do I need to keep going? Just
Yeah.
let me. Okay. Here's another one for Constog, 3.
More.
All right. There's 5 for Constog.
Just one more.
Okay.
for-
I don't know, 2. Is that okay, or do you need another one?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
since Katri is gonna probably take more damage, it'll be more important for him to get some.
Okay. So that.
Hello.
Hey, how you
How's
doing?
it going?
Okay, so I've healed Kent, I've healed Constog. You're only 5 off, Erasmus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Katri is.
Yeah, Kadri's super low. I was prioritizing the humans part, or the players
You know, I
first.
won't I prioritize Katri.
I know.
I'm insulted that you prioritized my character who can reincarnate more than the stag that can't.
Well, Brianna doesn't know about reincarnation. I mean, despite what she's been through, she doesn't really understand that.
I don't think I've told anyone that I can technically do it in character, so.
Nikolai, what about you?
I'm full.
You're full. Okay, so then we're gonna start taking shots at the stag.
And by that we mean healing, not magic missiles.
Oh, that
Yes.
sucks.
Or just making
Yes.
fun of him.
All right, so first
How
one for
about that
Katri,
stag? What a
5.
dork. Yeah.
Second one for Katri, ooh, 9. Third one for Katri, 7.
Oh, that's full.
Awesome. So we've almost used up that one wand, but we still have another one with 9 charges. So
Nice.
Did we use up the one with the one charge?
we didn't have one with a 1 charge. I mean,
Oh,
we
I thought
do
it was
now.
One charge or something like that.
No. It was the cure wand with the 9 charges that was pretty bad for
Okay.
cure wand.
All right, let's keep moving right along.
Do we want to switch drivers now?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
would
We can
probably be
pause
good.
and I'll take off the glove and give it back to you.
The driving glove.
All right.
So fancy.
You reassign the driver. You continue your way. You go for a long while without any issues or concerns.
Long enough just to get us feeling complacent, right?
Long enough that you're getting a little bit towards the point of tired. It's been dark
No
in here for a
return?
long time. Quiet. Just echoes of the cave noises. Almost hypnotizing.
Oh god.
So very dark too. So hard to see. How well are you guys seeing? Can I get some perception checks to see how well you guys are seeing down here?
I'm gonna say not very well.
I love that Consog rolling a 1 is still a 19.
So Kent. Do you have any sort of dark vision?
Yeah, I just have low light vision.
Do you have any sort of... Well, what do you have to light the cart?
So
Click.
Okay.
I was gonna say I had also picked up a couple of bullseye lanterns that I thought we could maybe put on the cart
Okay.
for headlights.
Then this will come as some advantage because though Kent knows that it's nighttime outside as you're getting closer to the entrance, something seems a little too dark to be nighttime and kind of bulbous and jelly-like. And oh my god, that's moving. And with that, I will need everyone to roll me initiative as Kent shouts out that there is some kind of globular, dark thing
Oh shit, I
moving
rolled on the
towards the
right
cart.
thing.
Just grab the right thing.
Okay, I did it. Globular, eh?
Yes. Like a giant glob of jello at the end of the hallway.
Hooray.
Let me get the thing that I'm looking for here. Thought I had this. this one and I'll recolor it.
Oh, yeah, what am I doing?
And color it correctly. This huge cube stands in the hallway as you all roll up onto it. I guess we'll find out if Comstock wants to stop the cart. It is about 100 feet, or no, I guess you'd have to be at double the light level, so you could have seen it as far as 120 feet out. Or no, I think Bullseye Lantern is 30 feet, right? So 60 feet out is where you would see this. So we'll go on 4.
Would those of us with dark vision have seen it sooner? Oh, dark vision is 60 feet. No.
Right, and the idea is you weren't necessarily paying as much attention.
My perception's terrible, I understand.
Because it's also a giant black thing in a long black hallway that's basically nearing the exit.
In a
Yeah,
long
someone
black
says he
veil,
doesn't
it's
see
my
color,
grave.
but
These are some terrible initiatives, by the way, guys. You're lucky this thing has a -5 to its initiative. So almost couldn't have beat you guys. Constag, you are up first, though. The blob is ahead of you. Do you want to stop the cart or try to drive through it?
Well, last time, didn't it just go right through the wheel? And, like, come up
Wrong
on
type
top?
of blob. Stop.
This is a different color blob.
So it's not gonna do the same.
knowledge check.
Ah.
You don't know? You could knowledge check for the blob.
What
Knowledge
Dungeoneering.
Just stop. I'm assuming it's filling the hall.
Is it only
is filling the hall.
Comstock that can do that right now, or?
You can check it on your initiative.
All right.
Because this is kind of an indicator of your awareness. Do you want to try to drive through it?
No, I'm gonna slow down and, like, stop.
Yep, you can bring it to a halt. Can I get reflex saves, though, as she brings it? Wait, you're gonna gradually slow it down, so it's still gonna move
Yeah.
about 30 more feet then. So you'll all be within 30 feet then when it comes to a halt. Is that fine?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
Okay. Kent.
What am I gonna do? I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna assume it's evil and bad and wrong. And it's 30 feet away?
30 feet away.
30 feet away. And I don't have much left, so... yeah, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. So you can go ahead and have a little of this.
Yeah, you fire off some magic missiles at it. This, and this. I think while we're doing this, one of the things that I would like to do here, because this might matter, I'm going to make this really big, and we're going to move you guys as minis onto it, because I think positioning here is going to be importante. Let's get an Erasmus on this thing. A little bigger here. Everybody's like nice and cart size. Kent on here. Brianna on here. Katri on here. Constag on here. And let's get a Nikolai on here. And so, can I get all of you to arrange yourselves on this cart where you would be standing? Assuming the cube is where the cube is, and you guys are where you are. And that distance.
So we're heading in the direction of the cube.
You brought it to a stop right in front of the cube. Don't move your regular character, move your on the cart.
Oh.
And is the
Scroll up a
wheel
little
in
bit.
like the center?
The wheel is
of
in the center. So Constag is basically where Constag would be.
I think I would be up front. Sorry, I just put myself up top.
I probably would have been chilling kind of near Comstock.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just gonna be where I'm being.
Okay.
I'm good where I'm at. By my hero, Katri.
All right. So then Kent fires off his magic missiles. Brianna.
I am going to begin my performance.
Yes, and you would know this to be a black pudding. These are like giant acidic blobs that spend a great deal of their time looking for their food source, metals. They move about eating what resources they can from the walls of the caves, what resources they can from various travelers or other things that find their way into these tunnels. But they also keep the walls nice and clean as they move through them.
I would be singing this information to the party during my performance.
You'll know that slicing into them with slashing and piercing weapons will make multiple copies of them that are just slightly smaller than each size. They will be identically sized and more able to move around things. And if they are attacked by organic material or metal, they can cause it to start dissolving if people are not careful in their actions. They can also reach out with their extensive gelatinous form and pull things in as they corrode them.
So bludgeoning damage is the way.
I got a 32. How about lightning? Does lightning affect them?
They have no resistances or immunities to anything.
All right.
Except mind affecting, they're not mind affectable because they're oozes.
Charm ooze?
I don't think that's a thing.
It isn't yet.
They also can't see, but they have blind sight. All right. So, Brianna, you start the Inspire Courage.
Yes.
Nikolai.
So we're 30 feet from it now?
You are 30 feet from it now.
Are my mirrored images still in effect from the prior combat?
They are not. It has been hours since then.
Okay. So, but they can't see. So how do they attack things?
They have blind sight, so they see without seeing. Your mirror images and blur will not help you in this combat.
Oh, well, nothing helps me because I can't use my weapon. And
You can use your weapon, it just might take some damage.
no, you specifically said that my weapon could create more of it.
Yeah. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
I like it.
No, that doesn't sound good.
I thought it sounded like a lot of fun.
No, I don't have enough.
I don't understand why you and I don't have the same definitions of fun.
Why do people got to be so judgmental of the metallic ooze just lying around in the dungeon? Maybe it just wants to have fun.
Belker claws affect it if I prep it for when I attack?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, so I will go ahead and cast that, and then I will move.
Okay. Are you gonna stay? You're gonna jump down off the cart, or?
I'm gonna wait for it to come to us.
Okay. Erasmus.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I'm not aiming with anybody, and because I've been using nothing but my Arcana's points, I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt at it.
All right. Yeah, I'll let this work out. I'll let the stag kind of slide off to the side, and you can reach forward and fire off a lightning bolt at this thing. And it will try to reflex with its -2 reflex save.
I yell mentat. I don't know. Something doony.
Charles, does a 6 save against your lightning bolt?
It does not.
All right. You don't have that negative intel?
No.
Yeah, you will electrocute this giant acidic blob, which is for some reason not immune to acid. I wonder if that's an ooze trait. That might actually be part of the ooze trait.
It's gotta be, yeah, what? I've never heard of an ooze. That we are acidic, but we're not immune to it. Okay. How does that work?
Yeah, they're not immune to acid. I don't get it.
They just become more acidy.
Should be something like that. It should heal it or something. I don't know. The blob will move 20 feet, not 200 miles forward, but 20 feet forward down the hallway. And then it will move a little bit further, another 5 feet forward, because you're just slightly out of its reach. Ever so slightly.
Take off heroism and enlarge as well, right?
Yes. Comstock.
Wrestle it. Just wrestle it to the ground.
Comstock, you want to floor it? Just floor it.
Come on.
Make like
suggest
SpongeBob.
reverse.
Never has it ever turned out bad. I've driven vehicles through so many monsters throughout the years. Werewolves, vampires, Cthulhu, twice.
It's fine. This thing can just this thing has suction. It's not like it can like suck you in as you move through it.
It's fine. Floor it. Drive right through it. Just.
I'm gonna
It's,
back up the cart.
all right, so you can move the cart backwards, and you will put about 60 feet between you and it. Kent.
Missiles away.
Yep. Yeah, the missiles will fly out and they will burst bits and pieces of this ooze across the wall, splattering it every which way. Brianna.
I am going to do something new, and I am going to begin a crescendo.
All right.
Crescendo. Yeehaw.
Nothing for this round, though. Nikolai.
I'm guessing since I have a spell readied, I can't do another spell.
No, you can cast another spell if you want. This is just hanging out in your hands.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge myself.
All right, you get big. That's gonna push around some people on the cart. It gets kind of pushed over here with the stag.
Is that going to prevent me from casting?
This will now impede your lightning bolt if you try to lightning bolt. People will need to move around to make it so you can lightning bolt if you want.
Okay.
So you could delay if you wanted to, but that'll move us to Erasmus.
I'm going to delay so people can adjust so I can lightning bolt it again.
All right, it'll move 40 feet in towards the cart. Constog.
I'm going to call Cautry to come back over behind
Alright.
me while I keep rolling the cart
Yep.
back.
All right, the cart will pull further back. And Erasmus, you can move forward. You can take your action.
All right. $21.
Ooh, yeah, you will move yourself into a position and fire another bolt of lightning down the hallway. It will reflex with its -2. Does a 12 beat your lightning bolt?
No, it does not. It's 10 plus this.
It will take buckets of damage as more lightning penetrates it, blowing off more pieces of this thing, shrinking it ever so slightly. Kent.
All right, missile away.
Yeah, more blasts of missile.
I'm gonna take 5
Puncture
foot
and explode this thing.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, and I'm tapped.
Brianna. Everyone is now at a +1 to attack.
Do I have to concentrate on this spell, right? I believe.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I am going to really have much. I guess I'm going to use my full action to hand Kent my wand of magic missiles.
Okay. Nikolai.
How far are we from it now?
You are now 40 feet from it. Or no, I'm sorry. You moved back 60 and it was 20, so you're 80 feet from it.
In terms of what I have prepared, I guess I'm just going to delay. There isn't really
All right.
much else I can do.
It'll try to move in, but it'll only move in 44 feet, so it'll be 40 feet away. Constog. It's not even. You're not even giving it a chance to attack. Not even one little
that's
chance
kind
to
of the whole
attack.
point. Backing it up again.
All right. Further away it goes. 100 feet away now. Erasmus.
All right. I'm just going to go for gold on these spell points since I'm running out of all the other points I have.
All right.
We'll, Usually I don't get to the actual spells.
Yeah, this
26.
that will still not beat. This poor blob of acid that's just hungry and trying to survive here in the cave gets blasted with electricity, and more bits of it. A giant hole is starting to form in the center of this thing, and it's starting to kind of collapse slightly under its own bulbous, blobous weight. Kent.
How many charges are on that wand?
42.
42, okay. Just so I can keep track.
Yeah.
Alright, missiles away.
Yep. 1d4.
Oh,
So 3.
Take the top one.
Brianna.
So I'm going to. Well, I really don't have much that I can do, so I'm just gonna maintain my performance right now.
All right, Nikolai.
I'm gonna hang out because I don't really have anything range available right now.
All right. The blob will start to move backwards 40 feet.
Oh,
It's like, get
Constag.
me out of here!
Just gonna roll forward like 40 feet after it.
All right, Erasmus.
all right. Magic missiles away.
I like that you move the cart forward. You want to know why? You'll find out soon. Kent.
Okay. The wand is only 1d4?
1d4? Yeah,
There's
1d4
no plus one on that?
It's +1, sorry.
Okay. Put that in. Here we go.
Yeah, you will fire the last volley that you need to into it. And can I get everyone to give me a reflex save as this thing explodes in on itself?
I was kind of hoping it would be something dramatic. I wasn't expecting that.
And we're down again.
18.
It's not a lot of acid damage, it's just a little. Looks like almost everybody saved, so DC is, I guess, 15 is enough to beat both Kent and Constag. For 4 whole points of acid damage, as it kind of like implodes on itself, and that causes it to kind of splash out bits of acid spraying in every which direction, and spilling a little bit onto Constag and Kent, who don't instinctively duck fast enough.
But so if we pass the save, do we take half or
Nope.
do we
Take nothing.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I'll kind of shrug and say, sorry, Kent, my wand's not as good as your actual spell. But I figured it was better than nothing.
And with that, the party will reach the end of the cave and see the obsidian wastes once more. The darkness on the other side, as it is nighttime as you slowly exit and continue your way towards Harveston. Hopefully, the rest of your journey will be a lot safer than this part of your journey. But we won't find that out till next week. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
night.
Bye. Oh wait, XP? No XP?